All right, my friends, we are having the pleasure again of visiting with our friends Yasmin and Alexandra on the Isle of Skye in Scotland. Hi, Alexandra.
There they are.
There they are, big wave.
Hello!
We tried this
Hello!
once before. We were not successful. This is try number two because you guys, we want our friends to hear from you about what you're bringing to Texas in November. We're talking about two Gansey classes, one at the lake, which is going to be beyond amazing, and then also an incredible Fair Isle class. And if you don't mind, Yasmin, I'd like to start with that because I think that is going to have some features that people didn't expect. I didn't expect. So tell us a little bit about the Fair Isle class first.
Okay, the Fair Isle class. Well, actually, first I'm going to say hello. My name's Yasmin. This is Alexandra here. Alexandra is going to disappear off screen at the moment because she's busy balling up some wool ready for some courses we have coming in here tomorrow. So, Fair Isle for you guys is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to teach people how to do traditional Fair Isle using two hands, but not just two colours. We're also going to be looking at a little bit of the Nordic stuff, and we're going to be working with four colours. So I'm going to teach everyone how to work with their right and their left hand and how they can carry over using four colours. We'll also be using a knitting belt, which makes it much easier when you're working in the round. And what you'll actually be making is a headband, which we might have the opportunity for people to put their own little slant on. But the other thing is that folk are going to have the opportunity to knit up a very special hat. This is not quite Shetland wool week hat, but hey ho, I think we're going to give them a good run for their money because the pattern is a combination between a Skye design that we've come up with and Texas.
Yay!
So we're bringing over something really special. I'm not going to show everybody what it looks like because it's only at design stage now, and I prefer anyway for this to be the best kept secret. Well, if we can. Anyway.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. That's very special. It's not just your run-of-the-mill Fair Isle.
But there's quite a lot of hay and flowers and things here because we're getting temperatures of over 30 degrees Celsius, and for us that's really hot. So Alexandra and I are wearing less clothes than we do usually, and it's making our noses tickle as well. So I do apologise. Occasionally we'll go up and have a wee scratch of our noses.
Your heat wave is our balmy. We love for us. I looked that up. That's like about 78 degrees. For us, that would be heaven.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be north of 34, 38 degrees, I think, Celsius.
I don't know. It's like 100 degrees Fahrenheit and above, so it is flipping hot up in this joint.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
The thing is, though, you guys have something called air conditioning.
Yes, that's true.
We use the windows. There's one open just behind me there. So we just open the windows and hope for the best.
Open the windows and look out at the loch and the beautiful scenery. You're breaking my heart, Yasmin.
Absolutely.
All right, now tell us a little bit about the Gansey, because this is super special and something that we're excited for you to bring to us.
Okay, I'm going to switch it over now to the camera to show. Alexandra's now going to take over the controls at this end, so I can kind of show you because we've got an example that you didn't see the other day. So hang on.
Yay!
I think I'll put it there so it doesn't flip down. Okay, guys.
And this is her
here
studio.
is a black PVH wool. This is what you'll be knitting with, or if you would like to. And this is a traditional 5-ply worsted yarn. It's absolutely beautiful, very robust. And we usually would say to you as well, you'd have the opportunity to knit with Hebridean, but sadly our mill had a catastrophic machine failure and we're not going to have any Hebridean ready for you guys.
Oh dear.
But I can show you what this looks like knitted up, and it's absolutely beautiful. Here's a Gansey.
Oh, look at it.
Wow.
So pretty.
Look at
Oh,
that.
there you go. Good job. Nice.
Yeah. So this is what's for a customer's commission, and it's very specific. It's for a young lady who has Irish connections. So we have a bit of basket weave in here. And then in here we've got the lotus flower, which is very synonymous with this young lady. She's also got the house in and a few other motifs, the anchor, and of course the Arbroath marriage lines. Now this is what I'll explain to everyone when we come across to see you guys, of which we're really, really excited. And we're going to be designing 4 different Ganseys that you're going to be able to knit up. And one will be the Colonsey Gansey, which we'll explain about. Another is the Sky Gansey, which is in the making. And we're also going to introduce you to the Eriskay Gansey, which is a very famous one here, which was one has been knitted for the Pope and was handed to him about 3 years ago. And then we're going to do another combination between Sky and Texas.
Oh.
We'll hopefully these knitted up for you when we come over, so at least we'll have examples for you. But there will be other options. So guys, you don't have to knit it in this. We can also offer the cream, a nice ecru, or traditional blue, which is more synonymous with England than is with Scotland. And we will have some other shades that may be deeper purples and things which are more heather colours. So we will have those options open.
That's
so
wonderful.
Maybe give us a first or second or third preference of your colours, and then we'll see what we can do for you from that. So this is the Gansey done in the black cheviot, which is our wool.
Your own wool. That's awesome. We've been posting pictures of your sheep because my friends for sure know that that's what I love and that's what we love too. So do you happen to have to hand some of those pins, the knitting pins?
I do.
Hold them up so we can see them.
Second now. I might just need to nip off camera while I go and get them.
Oh, we've lost her. She's gone.
In the meantime, take another look at the Gansey. And the beautiful Scottish scenery. This is Yasmin's view.
So pretty.
Oh my goodness.
I just can't even believe that we were there almost a year ago, and now we're going to be bringing her here. It's just unbelievable.
We knew we couldn't do without our Yasmin for very long.
Okay. These are the traditional pins that you'll be working on. These are now classed as metric, so they're 40 centimetre double-ended pins. You'll be working on 5. It is much easier than you think. And we'll actually teach you then how to use these also with a knitting belt and a knitting stick. So those are the 2 pieces of equipment that we'll be bringing over. So you can have a go with all of those as well. We'll also be giving you lots and lots of different hints and tips. And bearing in mind that I come from where these were knitted very traditionally, I'll be telling you how to block them, how to prepare them. And we'll also be having a little go at cutting up some knitting, not your own, to do something called steeking.
Yes.
Yeah, which is very, very traditional. But I think it's a bit terrifying if you've never ever knitted a Gansey before, is to do steeking. So we'll do some practice pieces with steeking anyway.
We'll have a little whiskey on hand just for a little courage.
Absolutely, but it's best afterwards, Cindy.
Oh, I'm going to do mine before. I'm feeling it.
I know these things. I've done a bit of steeking in my time. So, these are the pins, and everything will come over ready for you to participate in the course. We're really looking forward to meeting you. The crack will be very good. I have so many hints and tips, but a lot of them are very spontaneous. You couldn't possibly write it down in a lesson plan as to what I'm able to share with you, because I learned to knit at a very young age, and it was my grandmother and my great-grandmother who taught me to do both of those things. And at the age of 14, I was knitting Aran sweaters, which actually my mother used to sell in her wool shop, and actually she used to sell them on to Harrods.
Wow.
Nowadays, we wouldn't be allowed to do that. It would be classed as child labour to get young people to knit and do it quite like that. But they're all skills that my grandmother taught me, and I have to thank her for that. So thank you, Grandma.
Absolutely.
Aww.
Absolutely. And cake, you've promised us cake?
Yay, cake!
Yes, if I'm allowed near a kitchen, I would certainly like to be able to bake one of Alexandra's favourite cakes, which is my chocolate cake. She's actually smiling on the other side.
Yes. Oh, that was so good.
She may smile. I do a rather good a peach cake as well. Look, fresh peaches or not fresh peaches, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, very traditional way of cooking cakes as well. And I'm be more than happy because it's something that we would do here. And there's one last thing, Cullen skink. If
Oh,
someone
yeah.
could
Yes.
find me some smoked fish, some white fish, some good potatoes, and some other ingredients, I should make some Cullen skink for all three of the courses if I'm allowed to do that.
Absolutely. We will definitely make that a priority. We'll get those supplies in for you. Because that
Fantastic.
was one of my favorites when we were there last year. I had it everywhere it was on the menu. It was just amazing.
It was really good.
I
Well,
think the other, for us, we want to try and replicate what we do here across with you guys.
Oh.
So we'll make it authentic as we possibly can. So yeah, we've got a few surprises up our sleeves as well. And Alexandra's biting her lip at this point. She's not smiling because she knows what.
that is so fun. We are beside ourselves with anticipation. We can't live there with you, which is what we would do if we had our choice, but this is the next best thing. And we're grateful that you are willing to take a big chunk of your autumn out and be with us. So we will post the classes and the dates. You'll be delighted to know there's only one spot left in the Lake House class.
Really?
There are, at this moment, as of this moment, there are 8 left in the Gansey class and 7 left in Fair Isle. And I know that's during the week. It's harder for people to get away from work and whatnot, but I know when they see you and they see this, they're going to do whatever they need to get available to come.
It's an opportunity, and I think also we will be bringing a lot of photographs, a little bit of talking we'll be doing with PowerPoint, so we'll try and bring as much of the craft with us, including a fleece. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get a full-blown sheep on the plane.
Oh!
Thing.
I totally
So, yeah,
tried last time.
We will try and bring as much of that to you guys, as much as we possibly can of the craft over, just specifically for you guys. And this is an opportunity, I think, not to be missed.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's exactly how we are telling everyone about it. Well, Yasmin, I know you have another place to be later today, so I really appreciate your time. Give Alexandra a big hug from us. And,
You will.
And we, now that we know how easy it is to get a hold of you on the phone, you may just look forward to more calls from us because we are just having such a delightful time.
But also, I don't know if this might be useful for those people who are signing up for the courses, is that maybe we can do something where we can speak to them as well.
Yes.
That might be an opportunity. And at least they can maybe ask some questions that are burning, but I won't give out any secrets, man.
That would be wonderful. We will definitely start looking into that, especially as our rosters start to firm up. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no
Well,
problem.
we love you much, Yasmin. You have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk again soon.
Okie dokie. Lovely to see you guys.
Love
And
you
I hope
guys.
to see everyone else in November.
Yay!
Yay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Second. Okay, now. This didn't work. I'm going to cry. Don't cry. Yeah, click away from that. That was my selection of my... I said open recent. Yes. Oh, that was the last one.
No.
Okay, all right. We're going to call this Yasmin 2.